Alright, morning everybody, hope we're all fit and well, we're all raring, ready to go. So getting yourself stood in our normal position, standing nice and tall with those feet under our hips, tummies drawn in, shoulders back and arms at your sides, and then just let that lean slightly forwards till you have to press that big toe down and back till just before we think we're going to fall, and we gently let that rock forwards and back. Wakes up our senses, gets us ready to go. That's it. So just steady away. Oh, taking that step if we need. Good. Excellent. One more. And find that spot now where we're nicely balanced. And we'll loosen up that lower back and set that neutral spine. So we tilt that pelvis under. So we've got that little tilt. Squeeze of the tummy there, and then put that arch in the bottom of the spine. That's good. So nice and steady. Just a few times. Get our body set up in the right position to work. Help starting to loosen us up after that night of sleep where your body recovers and everything tightens up. Good, couple more. Last one. And find that spot now, nicely balanced, neutral spine, and we get our feet moving. Pressing through that ball of the foot, pushing into the mat, and letting your arms just join in. Walking arms. That's it. Good. And we'll let those arms increase in range of movement. So just coming slightly further up. The other one's starting to push back a little more. That's it. And now taking those arms higher, bringing them up, reaching high now. That's it. Stretching up above your head. And we're going to take those arms a little wider. So we're starting to reach that out as well as back. Really good. Excellent. One more each side. And bringing it down. Okay, we're just standing nice and tall, taking the weight onto one leg. Make sure to raise one leg slightly, move it slightly out. We're going to roll your ankle. Making that nice round circle. That's good. And change direction. That's good. One more. And bringing that down. Switch to the other leg. And roll that ankle around. Change direction. And bringing it in, well done. So just standing nice and tall, just bring those hands out. We're just going to loosen up those wrists. Just some little circles with the hands. Important to keep that strength and mobility in our wrists, particularly as we get a little bit older. It's going to help protect them. That's good, and then the other way. So by keeping that mobility and sometimes loading a bit of weight on them, so whether you're just pressing down on a worktop or you're doing like a plank movement, resting on your hands, it's going to help strengthen those wrists. That's good. Bringing that down now. And what I want you to do, again, take the weight onto one leg, raise one leg up, and we're going to make a circle with a straight leg. So that aims to keep standing as tall and still as we can. If you do need a bit of help with your balance, use a piece of furniture, the wall, whatever you need. Change direction. And bringing that in, over onto the other side, taking the weight up to the other leg. Nice big circle round. So that circle about the size of maybe a football, something like that. Good, change direction. Couple more. One more, and bringing that in. Excellent. Okay, let's take our feet out a bit wider now. I'm just going to circle those hips around, aiming to keep that head fairly still. So those hips circle underneath. Good, one more, and then we change direction, so taking that round the other way. That's good. Excellent, one more. And bring that back in. Okay, so standing nice and tall now. Just bring those arms up. We're going to start to rotate the shoulders. So just gently turning that upper body. Head and hips stay forwards for now. That's it, steadily turning. And now we can let that head follow. So our movement gets a bit bigger. But we're still keeping it nice and smooth, nice and steady. And release your outer heel. So we can now turn and look all the way behind. That's it. Couple more. And bring it back. Give yourself a few seconds, that balance just to come back. And we're going to continue with that sort of twisting movement, but I want you to take your weight onto one leg. Bring those arms up, and we're just going to turn your upper body, keeping balanced on one leg. One more each way. Bring that back in. Reset yourself onto the other leg. Get that balance. And off we go. Good, one more. And bringing it back. Okay, so standing back nice and tall then, with those feet under our hips, We're just going to squat that down, bringing it up. That's it. So just going as low as you feel comfortable. If that's down to 90 degrees, fantastic. If that's just dipping a bit less, not a problem. Whatever your level is. That's good. So just keep that going. Okay, one more, and then we're going to change it up. So we're going to add a little twist now. So knees one way, bum the other. Excellent. A few more times. Good. One more each way. And bring that back up. Okay, so we're going to take our feet out wider. Toes pointing slightly outwards. Just squat that down, back up. That's good. Still keeping that head and chest up, nice and tall. Good, nice and steady. So one more, we're going to add a little reach out to the side. So this time, we're going to take that out, back up. And again, that's it. Take that wide, then the other way. Excellent. Keeping those going. So one more each way. And bringing that back up. Okay, so we'll take ourselves towards the end of our mat now, looking lengthways along it, standing tall, hands high, let's roll down, curling towards those feet, slowly unroll and stack those vertebrae, that's it. And if you need to soften those knees to protect that back and hamstrings, absolutely fine. Really good. Bring that towards the ground. Slowly back up. And down. That's it. Done a few more times. Gives us a really good stretch out for all that postural chain. Through the back, the glutes, the hamstrings. Easing us out, helping us move more freely. Good. This time we're going to stop at the bottom. So when we take that down, we're going to roll it, let it hang. And as we hang, I want you to walk your fingertips back between your feet. And then forwards until just before you start to feel you falling forwards. Walk them back between those feet again. And forwards. That's it. Good, couple more. Last one. And bring that back up. Unroll yourself up. Let some of that blood go back down into your body, out of your head. And then roll ourselves down again. Down towards the floor. I'm going to walk it out. Going to hold. That's it. Keep breathing nice and steady. And lower to those knees, back into your child's pose. Get a really nice stretch. And bringing it up. Okay, so we're going to start with some sort of kneeling exercises today. So if you're on a hard floor, you might want to double your mat over or get something else to kneel on, like a jumper or something like that. Just give you a bit more cushioning under your knees if you need it. But we're going to start with our hover. So we're going to go into that kneeling box position. So hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. You want to be on your toes rather than flat feet. And all we're going to do is lift our knees a centimetre off the ground. So it doesn't need to be any higher than that, and hold. That's it. So that's it, keeping it there, breathing away nice and steady. And 3, 2, 1, rest that down. Take that pressure off your wrists if you need. We're going to do a couple more. So give ourselves a few seconds, and then we're going to go back to that position, do exactly the same again. So when we're ready, taking that down, getting those hands under the shoulders, and lift those knees. Just stay that fraction off the ground. We're not going high. That's it, good. Keep holding, keep breathing. Always remember, it never hurts as much if you're smiling. That's it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that down. Release those wrists if you need. You can do that one more time. So when we're ready, we're going to take that back into that kneeling box and lift. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. Well done. Good. So our next one, we're going to sit back onto our heels, keeping our bodies nice and straight. We're going to do that sit squat. So from here, we're going to start with our hands high. And we're going to bring ourselves up to straight. The aim is your upper body stays straight and vertical all the time as we pivot at knees and hips. That's good. So lifting with those thighs, a good squeeze of the glutes as well at the top. That's it. Really good. Keep it going, a few more times. That's it. 2 more. Last one. And lower that down. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to carry on with those kneeling movements. This time we're going to do that lean back. So we're going to start from this tall position, legs behind, body locked straight from knee up to shoulder. All we do is let ourselves lean backwards. And we hold, nice straight line. And bring it up. So the further you lean back, the harder the exercise is. So just take it to your own level and hold for as long as you feel comfortable. That's it. Keep breathing all the way through. Breathing's always handy. That's it. And bring it up. Good. Let's do a few more. Let's take that back. And up. Good. That's it. So just in our own time, taking that back, holding nice and straight. And up. Good. Couple more. Let's go. Bring it up. Good. One more. And up. Excellent. Really well done. Okay. One more exercise on our knees. So this time, we're going to touch our temple with one hand. We're going to reach down to the side with the other one. Extend your leg out long and straight. So you've got a straight line along that body. And we're just going to lift that leg. That's good. If you do struggle on your knees for this one, you can do it from a standing position. You just do a side leg lift if you need, if you find that difficult on your knees at all. That's good. 2 more. And bringing that down. Okay, we're going to take ourselves on to the other side. So the other hand goes over, extend that leg. Lovely straight line all the way along the body down that leg. Raise that foot. That's good. Excellent. 2 more. And bringing that down. Really well done. Okay, I want you to go onto your sides now. So we're going to lay on our side, knees bent, but arm underneath the head. So we'll take it down onto the mat. Got those knees bent up, arm extended, hand in front for balance. And we're going to lift those knees and feet just off the floor if we can, but keep those hips stacked so we don't want to fall back onto bum. We want to keep ourselves up and lift and rotate that top knee. That's good. Nicely done. Nice steady movement. At least a second each way. Good, few more. Good, two more. And resting that down. Keeping the knees bent. Bring the arm out at 90 degrees to the body. Hands together, straight out in front. Take the top arm over the top. Follow it with your eyes. And recover, drawing that circle around your head. So we go over to open. And around to close. Open and around. That's good. Excellent. Keep going. Two more. One more. And bring that together. Let's take ourselves over onto the other side then. Same two again. Starting with that clamshell movement for the legs. Feet and knees just off the floor if you're able. Hips stacked. Raise, open that top knee. Really good. Steady away. That's good. Two more. Rest that down, keeping those knees bent, bringing those arms out at 90 degrees, and we take that over, watch that over, recover, around. Lovely stretch out, and then release of that shoulder joint. That's good. So you might find things creaking and cracking a little bit. So as long as that's not painful, that's perfectly natural. It's just those joints releasing, it's the little air bubbles, gas bubbles in the fluid in the joints popping, just like when you crack your knuckles. Good, a few more. That's it. Two more. Good, one more time. And bring that back around. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to move over to some exercises on our backs now. So I want you to start off laying back on the mat with our knees bent and then hands up towards the ceiling. So we're going to start with our basic leg slide. So one foot goes forward, skimming the ground, opposite arm drops back. Bring that in, other side. So for once, coincide our breathing. We're going to breathe in as we drop the arm, breathe out as it raises. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, keeping that going. A few more, and if we're able, we're going to try and increase this one's difficulty. We're going to take it from the single to a double. If you find that difficult, stick with the single, but if you can do that double, let's give it a go. That's it. Really, really good. Excellent. Two more. And rest that down. If you need a little stretch, we can give those knees a hug, pulling them in. Releasing that lower back. That's it. Okay, so going back, I want you to bring your feet up into that tabletop. So 90-degree bend at hip, 90-degree bend at knee. Raise the arms, but then bend into that pec deck position. From here, we're going to drop one knee out to the side and opposite arm out to the side, back to center, then the others go. So just one side at a time. So right arm, left leg, back in, left arm, right leg. That's really good. Just steady away. Keep that going. A few more. Excellent. One more to each side. And bring that down. Have a little stretch if you need. Or a nice long stretch out. That's good. Okay, so next one, we're going to be laying back on the floor again. We're going to extend our leg high up into the air, so just one leg. So we lay back. Take one foot, point it up to the ceiling if you're able. If your flexibility means it's pointing diagonally, absolutely fine, not a problem. Hands are down on the mat in a slight V shape. And we're going to circle that leg around. We're going to draw a big circle. So like a size of a big beach ball, small hula hoop. The wider and the further forwards that leg goes, the more we have to work to control it and keep our backs still flat on the mat. So our hips, shoulders and back all want to stay in contact with the floor. That's good. Let's change direction. Good, two more. And bringing that in. Switch legs, take that opposite leg up, and same again. Nice big circles. Keep it really controlled. Keeping that back flat on the floor. That's it. Excellent. And let's change direction. Good, 2 more. And bring it down. So, final challenge on this one. If we think we're able, we can give it a go, or just go back to singles. We're going to bring both feet up, hands on that floor, and can we draw that circle with 2 legs? If you find that difficult, bring the knees in a bit. To simplify it, take some pressure off. That's good. And change direction. Good, couple more. Resting that down. Okay, bring yourselves up now, up into that sitting position. Back nice and straight. Taking those hands forwards. We're just going to take that back. So I roll back up to tall. Making sure we're getting that curve into the back. We're not just pivoting at the hips, it's a rolling movement. That's good. So I want you to extend that now if you can. Take that hand out wide. Take that pressure out to the sides. Look to your hand as it goes wide. Excellent. Nicely done. So nice and steady. Good, a few more. Good. One more each way. And bringing that back up. Really good. So we're going to slowly come up to our feet. Standing up nice and tall. So feet under hips, up, nice and tall there. I want you to take your hands up above your head. And then just reach down towards those feet. Give those hamstrings a stretch. And slowly bringing that back up. Okay, pick it up 1 foot. Now, so stretching out your thigh. Swap over. That's good. Release that down. Take 1 foot back. Give that calf a nice stretch. Heels on the floor, feet parallel. Front knee bends. Hands together. Open up that back. and release. Switch those feet. Opposite foot goes back. Hands into the small of the back or reaching behind you. That's good. Chest forward, shoulder blades together. And bring that back in. Excellent. Okay, last bit then. Feet over shoulder width apart, toes point slightly out. And let's sweep that low. Bringing it high. Last time we'll take us to those toes. Bring it up onto your toes for 3, 2, 1. And relax that down. Well done, everybody.